Hey, what's up, B? John, aka Operation iDroid here, and welcome to my live reaction of Shokugeki no Soma Chapter 146. If you'd like to read this chapter with me, then you can click on the card right here or follow the link in the description below, and we could read this chapter together at the exact same time by following this overlay right in the top corner and pretend like you're sitting right next to me and we're reading this chapter together. With that being said, I'm super excited for this chapter, mostly because we're finally gonna see Soma's dish, or rather Soma's true form of his dish, because the judges are actually gonna try it. Eizan is actually gonna try it now that Soma provoked him, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna go, because we know our boy Soma does not go into a losing fight, and he has something up his sleeve. With that being said, if you're excited for this chapter as well, please hit that like button, as it helps out the video tremendously. And without any further ado, I hope you guys have your page 1 up and ready to go, because as you can see, I have my page 1 up, and page 1 is already crazy. I had it up so that I could set up for this recording, and I've been looking at it till this point, and it's insane how sick this page is. Here we are. With one final touch, my gyoza will finally be complete. Now, my gyoza will reveal their true form. Soma Awakened. Hidden Flavor is the name of this chapter. Yo, and look how sick this panel is right here, dude. This bottom panel. Soma holding some chopsticks, dropping his hidden flavor on it. Oh, God. This is going to be epic, dude. This chapter right here is going to be epic. I hope to God they don't blue ball us. Page 2. Shout out to Manga Stream for the translation, as always. And we're getting right back into the chapter in page 5. Yo, look how pissed this man Eizan is. Before I even start reading, you can see how pissed Eizan is. Yo, look at this. Go on, then. Show me your dish, Yukihira. But that will be the end of it all. I look forward to your very last dish at this academy. I don't believe it. Eizan Dono is actually going along with him, even though the cooking of a kid like that can't amount to much. Yo, and look at Rindu. She's just like, what you guys don't know is that Soma's a fucking badass. Yo, and he's also a clown. This man Soma's like, oh, that's right, I've got to go get that too. He literally runs out the door, comes back in. Got it. Those are the bones of the... Those are the bones of a Satsuma Jidori. Okay? So what did he kept the bones? Ah, I see. That's the soup he's been boiling since before the start of the match, huh? Now, if you need to make preparations, I'll allow you to do so. Oh, thanks. I'll be borrowing the kitchen then. Okay, so he did this before the Shokugeki actually started. Will he be adding chicken bone soup to the gyoza? What's he gonna do? And what about the stuff he grabbed earlier? What on earth is in those 2 containers? Right? The skillet's gotten hot enough? Skillet, a thick fry pan that has a great heat retention due to being made of cast iron. It's gentle on the ingredients and distributes heat evenly. Though its small size means it can only serve up enough for one person, it's still a useful tool. The wing-tipped skin feels good too. Okay? And now, to pour in the water. Okay? For grilled gyoza, you add water and then put the lid on. It's important to scallop even the inside of the filling. Because of that, it's better to use hot water, as it will prevent from sticking together. Translator note: to scallop is to bake in a sauce, but in this context, it's more like steaming or grilling at the same time, okay? It seems that Yukihira understands. He's added hot water to the skillet. Yo, look at Soma straight cheesing in this panel. Look at that smile, yo. Soma knows he's about to win, dude. He knows he's about to blow back the judges. And then he drops his little secret container on the gyoza. And then everyone's like, what? Cheese? Parmesan cheese on gyoza. What the fuck? Soma, are we serious right now? What? He's adding cheese to the water? What in the world for? Yo, so he's adding Parmesan cheese to the water that he's grilling the gyoza in. What the fuck? I've never heard of that. Except that apparently this guy has heard of it, the Shokugeki Council guy. I've got the true form of his gyoza. It's Hanetsuki gyoza. Originally, Hanetsuki gyoza is a food you make using flour dissolved in water. At grilling time, pour it on thinly, and you'll get wings with a crunchy texture to them. He comes up with the idea of using Parmesan cheese instead. In other words, this is Satsuma Jidori, cheese-feathered wingtip gyoza. That is his gyoza's true form. Oh shit, man. Soma. And then, okay, so then we have this fucking asshole chuckling. He's like, now just look at this. Here it is in its entirety. What a disgraceful B-class idea of cuisine this has become. Even though he already ruined the flavor of the Jidori the moment he made the filling out of fatty pork, now on top of that he added cheese. He's completely eliminated the distinguished flavor of the Satsuma Jidori with his excessive over-the-top actions. It's a complete antithesis of the splendid refined dish from Eizan Donut. Yo, this man has to stop talking shit, yo. Someone punch this man in the face. In the end, our time here is still a waste. Let's hurry up and pass judgment so we can end this Shokugeki already. But, yo, look at this man Eizan. But the chicken bone soup hasn't been used yet. Does he have more up his sleeve? Hey, yo. This man's like, talking shit. Hey, what's your problem, Yukihira Souma? Give up this useless struggle already. This man someone just goes, shh, you shut your fucking mouth. He just said you shut your fucking mouth, guy. Tell him to shut up again, Soma. Tell him again, yo. Oh my god, this guy's such a dick. Okay, so here we go. We got the skillet. And Soma's like, listen. Oh, he's listening. That's why he told him to say shh. He's listening to when the fucking gyoza is going to be ready. It's here. The sound of the Hanetsuki slurry popping. A slurry is a water with flour dissolved in it, or in this case, Parmesan cheese. The time is now. Yo, this man was listening, and he fucking raises it. The soup, okay, he raises the skillet. He grabs the bowl, puts the soup in. This will be the last touch I give my dish. I'll add some potato starch to the Jidori chicken bone soup, okay? And then I'll pour some of the ankake. Translator note, ankake is a thick sauce he made along with the potato starch on it as a finishing touch. Alright. Food is served. Eizan senpai. Yo, he just... Okay, so he poured the soup on top of the gyoza. Yo, look at this man, Silva. Did he see his face? He's like, food is served. Eizan senpai. Time to fucking lose. Yo. How laughable. Yo, this man Eizan's gonna talk shit too. Are we serious? How laughable. What were you saying about this ankake? You basically just added whatever you felt like without thinking, didn't you? Don't you fucking tell my boy Soma that. He's not the same Soma from episode 1 with the fucking peanut butter bullshit. This was planned. This is good. Alright, so clearly he only made one thing for Eizan. He didn't give it to the other judges because the other judges wouldn't take it. However, I have a feeling that if Eizan likes this food, then all these little butt buddy cocksuckers in the back are going to be like, if Eizan likes the food, then I need to try it too. So here we go. The deciding moment. It's decided. I guess for you too, Suki. Your existence is an unnecessary one after all. Who's Suki? Oh. It says it's Totsuki, but there's a hyphen because it didn't fit in the bubble. So dumb. It's decided. I guess for Totsuki, your existence is an unnecessary one after all. So here we have Eizan talking all that shit. He puts the Jidori in his mouth, the gyoza wingtip Jidori. He eats it, and the man starts to shake. The man starts to shake. Let me say that again. Man starts to shake. And all his little butt buddy cocksuckers look at them. They're like, huh? What? Why is this man Eizan shaking? Why is this man Eizan shaking? Yo, my panel hasn't loaded, and all I see is Eizan pissed as fuck. Yo, look at this man Eizan. Look at his face. This man's about to explode! This man is about to explode! Huh? What's the matter, Eizan senpai? Yo, look at this man Soma. Just straight fucking with him. Look how close he gets. Could it be that you think my gyoza is actually pretty delicious? Oh my god. Look at this man Soma. Yo, look at Eizan's face. He's like, fuck. And then these guys, these little butt buddies are like, what? That kind of B-class gourmet food is... And then they're all like, Impossible. I don't believe it. And then Soma's ready to go. He's like, yo, I got your plate right here. Well, come on now. If you're going to say that, isn't it just faster to give them a try? Here you go, yo. So he just gave them their fucking portions. Yo, this guy's like looking at it. He's like, fuck, we're about to lose this shit. And then Eizan's shaking and he goes, how foolish. I've already made this quite clear. There's no need for me to try your dish. Now for the judgment, okay? So he's about to fucking hit the button and someone grabs his hand. I repeat, someone has grabbed his hand. Who just grabbed the man's hand? Was it Soma? Did Soma just say, fuck you, not yet? Or was it Eizan that did it? No. It's one of the other judges. Yo, so we got a good guy in the mix. Holy shit. Dude, this guy's like, you know, for the judging, wouldn't it be fine? Just one little bite? Yo, I knew this was gonna fucking happen! What? I mean, we've already decided on the winner, right? What are you saying? This is a waste of time. Anyway, I won't eat it. Well, pardon me, but I'll be taking a bite. Then me too. Yo, so both of the judges are just like, well, how about we take a fucking bite? And they have a fucking foodgasm! They had a foodgasm. That's how you know, son. The clothes are off. The clothes are off. Yo, look at these guys. They're like, why? Why? How is it that such a slipshod method of cooking has resulted in such a strong Jidori flavor, fermenting the dish? The answer to that question is the ankake. To the Jidori soup, I added shoyo sake, vinegar, sugar, sesame oil, and also a certain secret hidden flavor. A hidden flavor? What? Yo, look at the Shokugeki council guy like, yo, there's no way someone's about to beat this guy. So Eizan-senpai, you thought my cooking was pretty tasty too, right? In that case, why don't you clear up whose dish is more delicious? Bruh. Can we talk about this? He just told Eizan, why don't you clear up whose dish is more delicious? And then the final little note. This Shokugeki full of ups and downs finally heads towards its climax. Yo. This is so hype, dude. I knew it. I called it from the beginning, dude. I knew it. I was like, yo, someone's going to make a dish that's so appetizing that the judges are going to be forced to eat it. Like, they're not going to be able to hold themselves back from eating it. And clearly, we just saw that happen with two of the judges. But one of them has still been pretty disciplined not to try Soma's food. However, if those two judges pick Soma's food over the other, then we have a winner. However, Soma just asked Eizan whose food is more delicious. We know Eizan's a fucking dick. And I doubt he's going to say it's Soma's food. Nonetheless, it's up to the judges. And if those two judges pick Soma's food, it's going to be fucking amazing, dude. It's crazy how much this arc parallels, or like this little Shokugeki parallels so much to that first little Shokugeki, or like first time we saw Soma cooking, or second time, when those realtor people were trying to buy out Soma's father's shop. And he ended up making a dish for them out of nothing. And the lady had to say it was delicious. Like, she could not hold herself back from saying, like, yo, this is amazing. And I feel like that's the same thing that's going to happen with Eizan right now. And the same thing that's going to happen with those two judges that tried the food. And hopefully that last judge that's been talking all that shit, that one judge, you know who I'm talking about, will try the food and just eat all his words as he enjoys Soma's Jidori. And besides all that, there's one more thing that I need to happen, and I know you guys need to happen. Rindu needs to try Soma's food, because we saw that she tried Eizan's food, and she didn't like have a foodgasm or anything. Like, she kind of low-key, she did a little bit, but it wasn't anything crazy. She enjoyed the food. She was like, I just hit my mic. She's like, that's something you would expect from the alchemista. However, if she tries Soma's food and she fucking strips into, and she actually has a foodgasm, that'll just, Next chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Next chapter is going to be that chapter. The finale heads towards its climax. That's what it literally said that at the end of this chapter. The next chapter is going to be the climax, yo. It's going to be that fucking chapter. I cannot wait for that chapter, dude. It's going to be so sick if Soma wins the Shokugeki. First of all, they get to keep the Polar Star dorm. Soma literally just proves that even though you don't make like this like excellent looking food, although it contradicts everything, it still tastes good. And that's a direct shot to the Central's methods, because we know that Central has been trying to like promote all this like extravagant food, like you have to do things this way or that way, but clearly Soma just completely defies all that logic, and by winning this Shokugeki, it'll be a message for all the students that they shouldn't give up like they all did when they learned that Eizan was like fucking with the Shokugekis. And everyone is watching this. All the people are watching this. This is being broadcast to the whole school. So epic, dude. Simply epic. I'm so hyped right now, dude. This chapter got me so hyped. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this chapter in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this chapter, as well as make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed reading this chapter with me, and I'll see you guys next week for the fucking climax of this Shokugeki between the number 9 seat of Totsuki's top 10 and our boy Soma. Whew. Epic, dude. Epic. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week, and I guess, as always, thanks for reading this with me, and keep being you.